Tesla in for just a standard service. This Porsche Cayenne has a high voltage air condition pump faulty. This Tesla here had an accident and is no longer starting. There's no power coming up on the dashboard, it's completely dead. This Mercedes here is in for an engine. We need to do some engine work. And this BMW here, 530e, this is a plug-in hybrid, it's got some problems. This is unit 27. And then inside the garage, what we have inside the garage is we've got a Jaguar here with turbocharger, injector problems, and much more. Air conditioned machines here available to get air conditioned regas full service done. So we've got the new gas and the old gas. And then we've got a 5-liter V8 petrol Range Rover SVR. And then there's another Range Rover, this is our R-Line, 2-liter diesel with engine problems, timing chain to be replaced and all of that. This is Mercedes 2-liter petrol, engine problem. And then we've got another BMW here with some electrical problem onto the high voltage. High voltage cable is down there. We have identified some issues on here. Inside this plug, there was cover in oil, so that plug will now be replaced. It comes all the way from there, and this is the new replacement component. Got gearboxes here which we are rebuilding, and you can see that this one had components failing, and there's clutches here and all of that. And this is a Range Rover. This is a 5-liter petrol V8. It is separated the body from the chassis in order to get the engine sorted. And that is the engine over there. Some components on here with injectors. We've got a supercharger. We've got those 2 cars on there, and this is the big engine here. Now, with this engine, we've got injectors. So there's 4 injectors here, 5, and there's another 3 injectors. And this is the problem with the faulty ones. So we've got 1, and this is the second one, and this is the third one. So there's 3 injectors here with problems, which they will need replacing. This one had new timing chain replaced and is ready to go back into the vehicle. We estimated another 2 days to get the job completed. Very complex. What else? Okay, so we've got 4 technicians. This is the emergency door. There's a cabinet here with gloves and all of this. And this is just an informative board, if you want to call it. We start with this Mitsubishi and some educational program for Mitsubishi. For warranty, we've got warranty forms which we fill up, spark plugs on how to test them, and we've got this. Okay, and that, got this. And if your engine is knocking, this is some information how you can identify the problem. Okay, moving towards outside the garage. Oh, by the way, that's the office upstairs and downstairs. These 2 cars have been mentioned, and this other car has also been mentioned. There's another one here with gearbox problem, and this is the unit 26. This is outside the unit 26. And inside this unit, we've got our little baby project, the 31200, which Air Cadets will work on it. Hopefully they can finalize the project. There are some tires here where these guys, they can learn. There's a high maintenance vehicle in our garage, which customer wants to fix it as soon as possible. There is another BMW with some oil leak And there's another Range Rover here with some turbo issues. Coming back to our little baby project. Okay, this is the front of it. No engine inside, no interior at the moment. This is the toolbox where the young children will play with it and will work. Got some tools here to use, some multimeters, some parts onto the floor there. Okay, this one is ready to hook up an engine. And then on here there is an engine that we took out from this Ford Transit. And high voltage batteries, fixing high voltage batteries on there. Inside this box full loaded with batteries. And that is what we have here. Okay. Engine section with parts. This is the Triumph engine. Now looking at this one, this Range Rover. This Range Rover, we started the work. We have identified excessive oil leak from the turbocharger with gas and with excessive carbon deposit into the inlet manifold.